我已经打开啦。我是用 YouTube 啊。我2个啊。会听得到你们的声音呢。真的啊。
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one.
First pitch, 107.
Skied into straightaway right.
Batting second, center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road.
等一下。哪一个棒球？还不错。
That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out.
等一下。什么3缺1？哎呦，靠腰按错了。等一下没，我就传东西给你没。好了，传给你了。FB。 自己去看吧。
Hit hard on the ground to second, but that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, plenty to worry about now with only one out. Not only do you have a dangerous hitter on deck, but
meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
Just your classic single and a stolen base. Now with one out in the first, another base hit here to put that first run on the board.
Sales sets. Here's the 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Boy, at the very least, if you're going to go down swinging. That's a tough way to make a second out when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
And sometimes if you don't get to a guy like this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
3振出局.
Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. EK, what's the word on him?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches. makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Kane is there to make the catch, and it's a one-pitch out to start the home first. Jimmy Rollins will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Shot towards second. There to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman,
Jose Abreu gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
Todd Frazier will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
2 out here and a runner at second. Runner goes for third. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And now the runner's trying for third. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
batting third.
Melky Cabrera steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up the team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
In there, a base hit. The throw to third. Tag, and they got him as he couldn't make it first to third on the base hit to right, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run. Alex Gordon will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
The 2015 regular season was a tough one for Alex Gordon due to those injuries. But he came back strong to contribute in the playoffs to help the Royals bring that World Series championship home.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And thinking back to that Royals World Series title in 2015, there were so many contributors.
And I think that's what Alex Gordon and his teammates really understand completely. If everyone just does their job, you don't need any one player to be superhuman. Really, it's a team sport, and they exemplify exactly that.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Yeah, Perez is just a fantastic all-around player. And you know, he was the first catcher since 1992 to be named World Series MVP.
Well, Matt, he's what we call TP, total package.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Sales ready. Here's the first pitch. Chesler Cuthbert stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Oh, he's got him eaten right out of the palm of his hand now. 2 strikeouts.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Avisail Garcia strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Avisail Garcia.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Infante, and reined in 1 away.
Batting 7th, second
Brett
baseman.
Laurie will stand in now as we take a look there at his splits between April and May. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
พิศวรัญญัติ
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
เซกวางท่านา
Deoner Navarro gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Line drive to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this.
夸张
Back now in the Midwest from the city of Fountains, Kansas City, Missouri, all set to go in the top of the third. Leading off the inning, Omar Infante, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
วันเดอร์
Gerard Dyson will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, Matty, the good news is that average is on the rise. He's batting over 500 in his last 10 games, so he's as hot as anybody right now.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Alcides Escobar will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Taken in by Abreu, and he is in there.
เข้าไปสูงทีมผู้เต่า
So striding in, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he misses again, 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. Take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for 1. The throw pulls him off the bag. And the run is in to score from second. And not in time as the second run scores. Kendrys Morales in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. His frustration may be starting to boil over a little bit.
Yeah, he needed a little help there from the home plate umpire, but he's not getting any.
Alex Gordon is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Snap throw from the catcher, and he saw it coming that time, back in standing. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. Austin Jackson digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Chopped weakly to the left. Cuthbert scoops it up, and a rather easy first out. Adam Eaton will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Eaton is retired, 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, he's done a great job of getting 2 quick outs here, but the key now is to finish off this inning. Don't let these middle-of-the-order guys get a rally going.
That evens it up 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Duffy into the windup. 1-2 on its way. And Rollins will lay off here, and he's worked the count back to 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Hot shot towards the hole, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They still trail it here 3-1. Salvador Perez is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Tap foul at home plate.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Chesler Cuthbert stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Drilled to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Omar Infante comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. Again down to second. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson. He reached on a single in his first try. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. You think there was any intent there?
I don't think so. I mean, he's just trying to bury that two-seamer in on the hands. Got away from him just a little bit.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Alcides Escobar gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ground ball left side. Frazier's up with it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Lorenzo Cain will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over.
Ooh,
Royals wind up leaving them loaded, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead.
Third baseman.
Duffy has his target. First pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Hard hit toward the hole. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left. Melky Cabrera is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Cabrera.
First pitch on its way. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
盗垒成功。
Now the 0-1. Runner's on his way to third. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
怎么说？怎么说？
The 0-2 delivery. Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead. Really got out there nice and far.
其实是死掉的。
But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that
没
one.
死掉就好，而且还无人出局。哇，这个屌！
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in on a... He's got it one away. And he's safe.
2分。
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Stepping in, Avisail Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Infante's there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now
我现在用几号？
Into the box, Brett Lawrie. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here.
连续时间现在是25啊。
leading off for the Royals. First baseman number 35.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Kendrys Morales will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Oh, and he misses it. Alex Gordon will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Salvador Perez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. 3-0 now.
He's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1, but they still lead it 3-2.
And leading off for the White Sox,
Dioner Navarro comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
On to first is Escobar, 1 away.
center fielder, number 10.
Austin Jackson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs. That's for sure.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Adam Eaton will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Duffy has his sign, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Still a Chesler Cuthbert will stand in here as he'll get things started for the Royals in their half of the 6th. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Yeah, he just really pulled off of that pitch. This is a 2-seamer working its way down and away, and he wasn't even close.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 14.
Omar Infante steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Trying to strike him out for the second time. But this is speared by the first baseman, and this will be a silly double play as they tag him out between first and second. Gerard Dyson will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Frazier over to his left, and the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Alcides Escobar is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1.
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
Snap throw from the catcher.
哦，这个98。
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cabrera moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. Duffy's ready. Here it comes. A little bouncer.
快跑，快跑！
And taken in out there for the first out.
怎么可能那么
The
快？
first baseman.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
有了，有了，有了，有了。
Third baseman.
Todd Frazier digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat.
Hello.
Runners going. Hard hit down the line. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. So stepping in, Melky Cabrera, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Runners breaking for the plate. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. 2 runs, 8 hits. 2 errors for the White Sox so far. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. One there. On to first. It's a double play. And another.
关直播，我要关掉棒球了。